Hey, Power Stroke fans. This is Randy with DuramaxTechGuy.Luby.com. Today we're going to show you how we pressure test a truck that has a high pressure oil leak. One thing I want to show you here is, get this put in here. This end right here, there's two ways you can pressure test this. One is to leave the IPR in it, and then you hook it to 12 volts or whatnot, or have a machine, or else have a scanner that can close it shut. Okay, this little tool here goes into your IPR port, and this will actually pressurize the system without it leaking past. So we're going to put this in right now. This screws into your IPR port right down there. Okay, we're going to screw this in here. We're going to screw this into the IPR injection pressure regulator port, just like this.
What?
We're going to screw this into the port like that until it's tight. I use a heavy-duty hose because when you have the hose, you can flex it, because a lot of times you don't have this room in here. You got to pull the thickum out and all that. So, okay. Now I'm going to plug in the air here. See? We got an air pressure gauge right here. Connect up there. Okay. See the air here? Then we're going to shut that valve down. Now you watch it. We're actually leaking down pressure now. We should be holding pressure. This truck here had a bad pump, so we would be leaking air into this canister. This is your canister that comes from the oil cooler. So when a pump's failed inside, it'll leak in here and you can hear it. That's fixed. Now we still have a leak here on the head. I've already changed one injector in here, which was a bad leak. So right now, as you see, we're not holding pressure very good here. We should be holding steady, so we're going to keep you posted. Okay, now we're going to turn our air back on. We were handle here. And I can hear it leaking out of this head right here. So we either got an injector seal that's bad on the injector itself, so you'll change that out, the whole injector, or it's got a seal bad on the oil manifold. This is the oil manifold. This is the 05. The earlier models, you can actually block the manifold off, so you don't have to even test over there. So, which is a lot easier to do. You can open up the valve cover, and there's a metal line here. When you guys are testing for this, you want to open up your oil cap there, so we don't see any vapors coming out of that side, and no noise. So that side's clear. Now we had here in the oil filter housing air come out. If you have air come out of this oil filter housing, you've got a faulty pump. No ifs, ands, or buts. This truck would actually run, but have to crank on it for 3 minutes to build up the pressure, and that's caused by a major leak from one injector here, and then we still have a similar leak here. So I'm going to have to go through all 4 injectors and see if they're leaking there, or here at the oil manifold pipe. But we're actually losing pressure, but we're not losing pressure here, so the pump fixed that. This is a brand new Ford pump from Ford. So this is on the 05 dealer truck that came in from Ford. So we'll keep you posted.